can't get it to not be like that. Let's see. So made some pretty good moves this weekend. Can't do that. Can't do that. What's up, Will? I'm not gonna be looking at the chat box. Can't afford to look at it. Yeah, today is June 4th. June 4th, 2018. 2 days away from the pump. The uptrend starts on June 6th. Is it gonna happen this time like it's been happening the past 3 months, where Bitcoin changes directions on the 6th of every month? I'm gonna bet my money on no, because everyone's expecting it. So tomorrow's Bitcoin, not tomorrow, but on June 6th, Bitcoin's supposed to pump. Well, not pump, but it's supposed to change direction. Every on the 6th of every month for like the past 3 months, Bitcoin has changed direction. So if it was going down for the previous month, it's going to go up, vice versa. So we were going down all May, from May 6th to May, till now. We've been going down. And on the 6th, we're supposed to change directions. Supposed to, because that's the trend, but because everyone expects it and everyone's already talking about it, like people ruin it. You kind of ruin it when you talk about it, because now everybody's expecting it, so it's not going to happen. Just like the consensus thing. Everybody was expecting Bitcoin to pump afterwards because it always does, but no, man, y'all noticed it. Just like I don't ever get pulled over by the I'm driving, so I thought about this. But I don't ever get pulled over by the police when I see them. If I see the police first, I don't get pulled over, but I always end up with a cop behind me when I'm getting pulled over. Somehow, I don't know how they get behind me. So, yeah, I'm kind of betting that it's gonna. I'm being kind of bearish on Bitcoin for a while now, but it could change up. So, all weekend I was contemplating how I was gonna play this EOS launch, and I ended up selling. I sold at $14 36 cents. $14.36 is where I sold pretty much all of my EOS. Well, I sold all of my EOS, but that's the price that I mostly sold at. Might have been a little bit lower, might have been a little bit higher, but that's around the price that I sold. I sold it all at one time. And I sold all my Ethereum at the same time. I sold my Ethereum at like 600 and I want to say like $618. That's where I sold all my. So I put all my EOS and all my ETH in Tether yesterday. I think I sold my EOS. I can't remember when, if that was yesterday or the day before, but yeah, it was the day before. Um, and I was like, man, I don't think I should do this, but I'm glad that I did it because everything's down now. So Steam fell down. I bought some Steam this morning. Not a lot, but just buying the dips. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I hate when you get a yellow light. It's like in that void area where it's like, should I go or should I keep? Or should I stop? I look at the chat. Volume 2, just suitable some Bitcoin Core. I don't know what y'all talking about. So yeah, I put a bunch of money in Tether, and it turned out to be a very, because that's the opposite of what everybody was talking about doing. So I had a feeling it was probably smarter for me, because everybody, like I went on the EOS Reddit. That's where I'm kind of like, and it's like super bullish on there. And I'm like, how are y'all super bullish on EOS, man? Like, right, short term. Like, how are y'all super bullish on it? I can't see it going up. I could be completely wrong, but I can't really see it going up. New money would have to come into EOS, and I feel like there'll be a lot more sell pressure. The ICO is up like 1,000x. It went up over 1,000x since it started. So it just seems smarter to take your money, take my money, and run, than to be greedy and be, because them tokens still froze. Like, it comes a time where it's it sounds like it's gonna be a breeze, but you can't hold that hype up for so long. You get what I'm saying? You can't hold it. You can't keep that hype going for so long till everybody's like, okay, EOS launch. It's gonna be like, that's what I'm betting on. I'm betting on it's gonna be, oh yeah, whatever. You know, because that's how it always goes, man. You buy the rumor, sell the news, and it always feels like it's different this time, but it's never different that time. It's always the same. So I figured, let me sell these now. The bait is um, airdrops and stuff. I'm gonna miss out on airdrops. You know what? I don't care. Give me my 45 grand. Give me my 45 grand, and I'll put this in Tether and wait for and do something else in a little while. And it's down. It's down like 13.30 last time I looked. And I thought about buying it back because I was gonna hold EOS for a long time, but once you sell it, you don't. That's why I say, man, I don't like selling stuff, because after I sell, man, you're done with me. Like, I don't need you no more after I sell. So it's gonna be hard for me to buy back in on EOS. It'll have to go to like $5. And I know somebody's gonna say in the chat about this, EOS is never going to $5. But there's another coin that I said this same thing. I want to say it was Electroneum or something like that. When Electroneum was like 15 cents, I was like, nah, that shit's going to 2 cents. And I just seen a video today. Electroneum was 2 cents. So yeah, EOS at $5. I'll probably, it might go lower than that, man. So you gotta think about the ICO price. The ICO price was, got down to like 50 cents, man. What's up, man? So yeah, what's up with me? So right now I'm doing this thing. I bought 400. No, I bought 2,179 Steam today. I want to do a video or a live stream sometime. Setting up that Steam page and showing how to earn on Steam without whale support. That's my new goal, is to show people that you can earn some good rewards just for buying some Steam power. And just showing how to basically automate your whole thing, your whole Steam operation. So you not automate, you have to do something. You have to do something, but automate it and get people earning. Another thing I'm looking at is CryptoTab. It's nothing major, but it's something I found today. I like the idea of it. It's basically mining on your Chrome browser. So I installed it. I'm gonna let that shit run and see what happens. It's got a nice referral program. So, it could be lucrative. As a dope referral program. So link for to make a Steam account and CryptoTab are in the description. But CryptoTab is free, as far as I understand. You just install it. Now what I'm trying to figure out is how they're making profit. They're probably using your laptop's browser, or doing some type of sales inside of it. I haven't really played with it yet, but I'm gonna put it on a laptop that I always leave on and just see what happens. use the referrals to do whatever. If there is some extra that you can get from buying on Crypto Tab, I'll just use that to fund it. You know, the same thing I've always done, using the crypto to make more crypto. That's really the best thing to really get in your mind. It's using the crypto to make more crypto, not buying it. They use your CPU. Yeah, I figure they're doing something. And you know, if it's on a laptop that I don't really care about, you know, that's on all, like I have like a laptop that's always on doing something totally uncrypto related. It's doing something totally uncrypto related, and it's always on anyway. So you know, why not? Like like right now is the time. Whether, whoa, yo, I wish I could have seen that. This man was on the bike, and you know how some bikes got the real loose pedal. Like they be pedaling hard, but they don't be going nowhere. He was pedaling mad hard, and he was trying to get across the street, and he had that look on his face, like, oh shit, like he about to get smacked. But yeah, now is the time to like really try and start accumulating. I keep saying, getting stuff that earns more on the way down, so you don't have to buy. If you're in something that's staking, if you're in something that's constantly earning you crypto, you don't have to be like, you don't have to buy the dip, because you're constantly, you know, I guess reinvesting, because you're using your current stake to earn you more. So, yeah. So that's why I kind of want to get in EOS, but it's like I don't really need to, because I'm already in something heavy enough that already does that. You know, Steam is the same staking method, delegated proof of stake. So it's gonna be the same results, just less. So it's like I might as well just put that money in Steam. Like I sometimes be like, man, why don't I just go all in on Steam? What keeps me from going all in on Steam is the community. Like I'm gonna start back making videos on Steam to see how the community accepts me. They probably won't, but you know, even if they don't, I'm just gonna keep doing my thug thistle. I'm gonna post anyway, because I don't need to, you know, if I get flagged and stuff, I won't care. I'll just make them get tired of flagging me, and then they'll eventually stop, because you got to use voting power to flag. So, and I don't really need the award. I just want to post on there and show people how it's done. I can help Steam a lot, man, if they let me. The Steam needs marketing. It does, actually. It needs some marketing. It needs someone giving away Steam. It needs somebody doing all of that stuff. It needs someone constantly out there teaching. Like Jerry Banfield does that, but he's not really, you know, he's not that engaged. He's not that engaged with his following. So yeah, funny enough, man, it's a couple things I'm looking to get into, just for the long game, because just in case, you know, I mean, yeah, just in case, you know, crypto. I started to say not just in case, because I'm pretty sure it's going down, but just in case crypto is going down, I want to have something accumulating more and more crypto over time, and accumulate the crypto into a Bitcoin wallet that I have access to, but I don't check. But that's another thing. Like if I'm buying Bitcoin or earning Bitcoin and throwing it into small amounts into a wallet over time, it'll build up fast. I just can't see it, because then I'll be tempted to sell it for something else. Because I'm gonna always, if I see, I'm gonna always be tempted to sell it for something that's earning. You know, but to play safe, it might be best to, you know, have some Bitcoin, a good amount. You know, I say at least one, but one Bitcoin isn't enough for me. I need at least 10 Bitcoin to feel like I'm gonna be good. because one Bitcoin might not be, you know, relatively speaking, it might take a long time for one Bitcoin to be, you know, worth a lot. So look, I'm about to go in here and I'm gonna come back. I ain't gonna end the stream. This is epic. I'm gonna come back. Y'all real, man. Y'all, you real if you stayed in here. My computer's lying out there. Do it the food bank. Don't steal. You know what's funny is they already have a Steam game. Check out Steam Monsters. Just Google Steam Monsters. They have like a game that's just like a DApp on Ethereum. So Steam is going that route. Like underratedly, it's amazing how advanced Steam is, man, and nobody really gives it, the credit. What's up, David? We in here. Steam going on EOS. You know what, man? I hope. Do you have like some kind of information about that? Like that's the third time I heard that, and that would be great because then I don't have to worry about EOS being a Steam killer. But is it is that where is that like is that just speculation or have you read that somewhere? Because that's like I don't know if you're the same person that said that, but I've heard it a couple times. Smash the like button. 58 viewers. This is very nice and attainable. No, not attainable, but uh, scalable. Legit. Okay. Well, what's your sources? I'm asking you what your source is. Like, where do you hear that at? You just hear that from someone else telling you? Come on, man. Make me FOMO. Give me FOMO, on, bro. Give me a reason to buy. Take my EOS money and put it in the Steam. You know. Give me a reason. Give me a reason. What do you think of shared masternodes? I don't think anything of it. I'm not really that educated on masternodes. I've never. I mean, I know how they work, but I've never set one up and ran one because I don't have the technical. I just haven't went through that process yet. Oh yeah, I mean that. Yeah, the masternodes are very, you know, the most profitable masternode I know of right now is Alco, ALQO. But I don't run one. I have enough coins for a masternode. I just haven't. I don't have time to set it up, man. And it's probably don't take but 5 minutes. I just haven't, did my research. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that's exactly what it is. It looks more difficult than it really is. Yes, I'm sure it's not hard. It's just finding the right tutorial. Yeah, Dash. I think Dash. They might have shared master nodes now. That's what something they were talking about doing a couple years ago. Larimer gonna put his previous projects on EOS, bring them all together. So is that something that Dan Larimer said himself, or is that something that you heard someone say? Oh, obvious. Yeah. See, it's not. It's not that obvious. I could. I mean, I hope he does that. I hope that's what he does. But I wouldn't say it's obvious. I hope he does it though. Pump my bags, Dan. Pump my bags. Steam is advanced though, man. Especially with the Steam Monsters game. Like, yo. On the road again. Oh, I did bring my. You know what? You you thinking? What would you do if you were Dan? Dan and Ned split from Steam, and Dan told the EOS community that he would create Steam 2.0 on EOS. That's the story that I've heard more of. I've heard that story more than, I've heard Steam 2.0. But does that mean he's gonna bring Steam onto EOS or make a new Steam separate from everybody that's on Steam? You're in the EOS. See, this is all speculation. This is all. I had this thought that, everybody in my chat boxes, yeah, it sounds like a fork, but Steam 2.0 could also mean like, well, yeah, I mean, it couldn't really be no other thing. So funny, so that's good. Yeah, man. no speculation. Dan is also in the Telegram group, and he said that. Yeah, but does that mean that he's gonna make something separate, or are you saying that he's gonna fork? I'm at that's for Kevin. Everybody waiting on me to respond to those. No comment. Yeah, definitely bros, man. Neo still in my portfolio? Yeah. Neo is Neo moved up like $5 the other day. It went from like 553 to what, 57. Man, I had my EOS at like $100 and some dollars. Like, people getting excited. I mean, if you're trading, yeah, those bounces are good when something goes up 10%. But if you're holding on the way down, man, I'm not saying you, but I don't like how people get all excited on these greens like yesterday and the day before. Not the day before, but yeah, the day yesterday and the day before. Bitcoin was like 7,700. ETH was like 619. You know, them the ones I've been watching. Um, and everybody just gets so bullish all of a sudden. It's like, y'all need to relax, man. Y'all need to relax, man. We was just at 88. What y'all getting excited for? Y'all just setting yourselves up to be put down. Getting excited about these little bitty runs. Yeah, I sold all my gas for POCJ. Yeah, so. But I'm stacking it back up though. I'm at like 3 gas now. I'm getting like maybe point 0.2 or 0.3 gas a day. So that's not nothing at these prices. What's gonna suck is by the time I'm not EOS, but Neo is like $1,000. The state rewards done went down so far that I'm still gonna be only earning like $15. You know, I'm gonna be making like half of that. You know, crypto shit, man. This shit is hard, man. It's hard to this. You gotta to beat everybody else, man. You gotta really be on it. It's almost impossible, man. There's only one person that I know that be on it, and it's this dude that be in my chat box named DP Murray. This dude, I haven't talked to him in a long time, but the stuff he used to tell me he had to do to stay ahead of the curve, like he used to, like Poloniex Exchange used to have this box, this chat. Oh my god, man. It's so much like OG stuff that like probably a lot of y'all don't even know about. But Poloniex was the main exchange, right? And it had this chat box on the side of it. What I'm looking back for, I got a rear view camera. They say don't rely on it. That's why. So they had this chat box. And man, it would be wild in that mud. Like everybody would be saying, everybody all of a sudden would start talking about one coin. Everybody would just start talking about that coin, and he knew like who some of the users, who some of the usernames were. Like he would follow like certain usernames, and when they say something, he would go. But man, like if you like, it's like you gotta be like that if you want to win with that trading stuff. You gotta be ahead. You gotta be in the circles, and not know that not let people know that you in the circles. And I never could do that. I could never keep up with devs and stuff like that. Like those types of personalities don't really interest me. So it's hard for me to keep up with developers and stuff. But yeah, man, you gotta be on it. But Ponyx, man, the troll box, and it was called the troll box. You know, that's old school right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's like 2 years ago, but it feels like 30. Now it feels like about 5 years ago. But yeah, man, and it was great. Like I would so love the troll box now because now I would know if everybody's saying this, that means it's time to sell. Like when everybody was saying so and so's going to the moon, and it be pumping, something be pumping, right? And you got all these people talking about, oh my God, this one's gonna go. They just did this, and it's just boom, boom, it's just pumping, pumping, pumping. You should know that when everybody's like that to sell, but you reading the troll box, and imagine something's dumping. You get what I'm saying? And they're like, oh no, that thing is done. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they were just da da da, and everybody's just panicking, screaming, and it's going down. You're gonna sell, man. Just like you're gonna buy, but you would have to know that when everybody's doing that, it's risky, and you should probably sell. And when everybody's yelling, like you know, they're wanting to go jump off a bridge, you should be buying. And it's kind of hard to judge that now in crypto because people don't really panic, as much as they did back then because crypto is more fragile. Like now, don't nothing really shake us. Before the bots took over, yeah, man, that's that's the sad part about crypto, man. It's robots and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's sci-fi, so it's like almost limitless of what you know. If people think of it, they can make it. Well, if I just had some bots that could do this and do this and do this, somebody's gonna think that shit because we're humans. So somebody's gonna think that shit anyway. So it's not gonna be long before it's real. That sucks. You know, yeah, bots are. I'm not really well. I am affected by them on Steam. Pound that like button. I remember when Adam Meister, Crypto's News. I mean, and Craig, we was like the only YouTubers. Nobody else. It wasn't nobody else. Amanda B. Johnson was doing videos, but man, she shouldn't have did that. She sold out for Dash. She quit her. Amanda B. Johnson had her own YouTube, and it was like the news, yo. It was dope how they had it going, how they had it set up, the Daily Decrypt. And then she said, I'm gonna stop doing these and just work on Dash. And now Dash is shit. So whatever. I guess I should have learned from her mistake. But I mean, this all happened fairly close in time, so But yeah, don't ever dedicate yourself solely to one cryptocurrency. If you're like a YouTuber or something, don't sell out that way, because it's very speculative, man. And at the time, Dash was like, yo, Dash is gonna take over the world. It feels like that every single time. You're like, yo, Dash is gonna be the one. Just like this EOS shit, it feels the exact same way. Dash was gonna have like the usernames, you know, when you walk up to the cash register, the username, your wallet will be your username, like Steam. But all it takes is somebody getting to that idea and doing it before you. You know, while they was talking about doing it, somebody else did it. That's why I like Steam, because it's the first of its kind, and it's got that network effect already. As long as all Steam really needs is a pump. Every time it pumps, that's when it just goes. Everybody goes berserk over Steam, because when it pumps, people be earning like $1,000 a post, easy. Like if Steam go $20, I can pay myself. I'm sure if Steam is at $20, I could pay up to. I don't even know, man. It'll be a couple $100 a post, 10 times a day. So imagine with a smaller account. Smaller account's gonna do good too. As long as you accumulate Steam power, when it pumps, you're gonna get that same, and it's gonna keep on doing that and spreading out as it pumps. It's like it's a lot of whales now. It's a lot of whales now, but as the price goes up, that the wealth is gonna get distributed over time. Because if Steam's at anybody with a Steam account right now, if Steam's at $1,000 and its supply, with its supply, it's possible. It's not. It doesn't have less than. It has less than 500 million coins. So if Steam at 1,000, anybody with an account right now is gonna be really, really happy. You get what I'm saying? Because the price, you're gonna be able to at least upvote yourself like $5 a post if you just get some Steam power and just keep on powering that shit up. And I sell like right now I'm starting to sell like all my Steam dollars and put everything else right back into the Steam power, all the way down, instead of buying it. Just locking my share up, doing it, choking up the supply that way, because everybody wants more. That's why the price of it don't really go down, because the people that have it don't want to sell it. It's like, no, why would I sell this? Yeah, dog. Thomas G. Thomas G. Damn, yeah. Like, I'll be like, man, why'd y'all stop? Like, some of the YouTubers, I'll be like, man, if you would have kept doing that, you would be good, man. Where he got messed up is he scammed everybody with that Amber coin shit. Well, I can't say scam because it might not have been intentional. Because sometimes, man, you really believe in the stuff. Sometimes you really believe in what you're doing, and you don't realize that it's something. So that Amber coin thing kind of fucked a lot of people over, and I even got into it because it was staking like a crazy amount, and we was like, as long as this order's on the order book, you'll always have somebody to sell to. But that came a time where there weren't nobody willing to buy that shit. It's crazy. So nobody could sell all their stakes. People couldn't sell their stakes, basically. But yeah, I be wondering why they quit making videos, man. Thomas G, he was a decent YouTuber. But all he had to do was polish his shit up. It's crazy, man. We're just going through a cycle. It's all it is, man. Because I even remember when I first got into YouTube. another OG told me, a OG from when I was new, he was like, man, all these YouTubers gonna be gone in a few years. He said when it stops going up, all these YouTubers gone. And that's exactly what's happening. YouTubers starting to disappear. They not making videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's going down. It's nothing to really talk about. Especially if you ain't really about it. If you don't really know what you're talking about, it ain't gonna work. Cause everything's not going up. Go ahead, get over, man. It's not going to. So yeah, when it's not easy to say something, yeah, this is going up. Like it'd be so easy to say, yeah, EOS is going up. I don't think EOS is going up, man. I think a lot of newbies are gonna look really silly. Cause I think it's a lot of newbies that are buying into that EOS hype right now. Holding. Holding. You know, I'm a hold. I'm a hold. Right, you can be holding EOS gonna be 50 cent. Hitting its ICO prices. Yeah, man, I just held all the way down. Got little bitty stakes. That's how I messed up with Steam is I've been buying Steam since below $1, but I bought a lot of it way too high. I bought a lot of it at like $4. This was when I thought everything was gonna keep going back up. I thought Bitcoin was gonna keep going up, but it didn't. So I kind of bought Steam. Not at the top. Steam top was like $8, I think. I bought it at like $4. I bought a lot of it at $4. You feel me? He's on D2. He just stopped making them on. I'm gonna check him out then. I should be following him, but I guess I'm not. I thought I was following him on Steam, but I guess I'm not. It sounds like a song. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not. I be forgetting I got this young and retired shirt on. My shirt say young and retired. I don't really wear it out, but sometimes I forget I got it on. I don't wore it twice. Young and retired, huh? Yep. It's like I don't be trying to bag. It is a conversation starter though. It's like, damn, he can't be lying wearing that shit. What the fuck you do? But I don't even sell them. They never has. But I see people looking at it. Steep shot, yeah. It's buggy, man. It's buggy. It's like people making the apps, man, from scratch. So it's gonna take a while for everything to be smooth. But get it in. Get it in now. Get it in there. Like, get it in. That's what she said. Get it in. Take advantage of right now. Because you don't want to be like, man, if I would have, like, just how I'm probably going to feel about EOS. That's why I want to buy it back. Just so I have it. But it's hard to buy stuff back. Maybe after it comes out, I'll buy it back. If the price is right. If it's up, then I won't. If it don't come down, I just won't buy it back and I'll miss out. But I got some tethers on the side for it. No, I sold my EOS. I sold my EOS at $14.36. I guess I keep it going. Let's see. Oh. I'm locked out my own shit. So yeah. Proof of a weak airdrop. June EOS month to sell with over 800 million in surplus. There's not much premium to grow beyond the current price. Yeah. Top four coins to stake. I'm not gonna give you the top four. I'll give you the one is Steam. Neo, it's not much. Neo's proof of stake doesn't pay out that much. It's weak, man. Like it's not like my granddad has a wallet with like 100 EOS in it, probably not even that much, and he haven't even earned one gas yet. I'm like, dang. It's just like you gotta pay to play. Stake is like if you know anything about stocks, it's like dividends. It's like you get paid for having a stake in the coin. So the more you hold, the more you can earn. Just like dividends on stocks. I wouldn't say Steam is has the highest payout. It just has the most ways to earn. From my experience, right now, I can earn. You can earn one Steam. What is it? One Steam dollar for every 10,000 Steam you could delegate it and earn about, the most you can earn is about $1, one Steam dollar every 10,000 Steam. On top of your stake percentage. So that's how much extra you can earn on top of your stake. That's 20K. Oh, all right. Yeah, I was comparing it to dividend. I wasn't saying it was one. So, so for 100,000 Steam, if you delegate that, you're gonna earn about maybe 5 Steam a day from staking, on top of how much you could earn if you delegated that Steam power. There we go. So you can almost make double of your stake if you delegate it to a bot or something. How much Steam makes a whale? I think it's 500 mil. I think it's 500,000, or it might be a million. Cause I'm a orca. Can you spend Steam? Um, Whoever wants to accept Steam, you can. I mean, it's not meant to be, transactions and stores. Yes, IDA staking. Yeah, see, I already got Cardano, not that much, but it's just something I'll just hold on to. But EOS, I had so much of it that it was like I have to make this move. you know, like I should have did that with Neo. I should have seen, you know, it's time to get out of this instead of holding it because I have so much of it. You know, I had so much of it. Now it's not worth much. I should have sold it. That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, live and learn, man. They say, see, I just did something that's from my past knowledge. Viewers don't like looking up at the person making the video. They don't. When you looking at a person watching videos, you don't like if they're looking down on you. You like if they're looking up at you. And that's why my viewers was probably dropping because we don't like seeing you looking down. It's just body language. It makes you feel like you're smaller. Yeah, also make yeah, in the long run. But I mean, I don't know. We gonna see. I don't even know what the prices are right now. Sitting here jamming out this country music. You can steam by uploading content. You can earn, yeah, you can earn by from posting. You can earn from doing everything. I just was saying the most laziest way to do Steam. But if you actually put in some effort, you can kill it. But I'm just speaking from most people that's watching me. They're probably lazy. They don't want to do much work. But for the average person, someone that's into it can really do good. Like my grandfather, he's on Steam. He blogs about, sports, religion, and he does good because that's what he's trying to do. It's multiple ways you can go on there and approach it. Yep. Yeah, I heard about the indexes. UOB token is gonna have an index, an ETF. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good for crypto. You know, right now I just want it to be legitimized. I want people to know that this is a big deal. You know, once people see that it's a big deal, it becomes a big deal. You know what I'm saying? If everybody that's calling Bitcoin a scam, they're already a person that thinks about stuff like that. So they know what's not a scam, and what's not a scam is when corporate people are into it. You know, you can't call it a scam, and you can't be negative on it, man. Because there's a lot of people that feel like they got scammed by just Bitcoin, man. From it going up, people imagine how many people bought up there, man. 17, 15, $16,000 Bitcoin. Imagine how many people FOMO and bought up there, and now they think they lost money, and now they'll never come back. They won't come back until Bitcoin's at 20K again or past it. When Bitcoin's like 30,000, $30,000 Bitcoin, that's when everybody FOMOs again. Everybody that this last time, bought up high and forgot about it and then come back to it. They hear it on the news. Bitcoin's now at $30,000. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck? Yo, that shit went back up. Because they ain't gonna think about it no more. They gonna get back in it, and all that money is gonna pump it up higher this time. And a lot of people are gonna stick around. A lot of people that bought up high are still sticking around, looking at it, keeping an eye on it, keeping faith. Those gonna be the next generation of people that know what a cycle is like. That's what I'm coming out of. This will be my first bear market because I got in crypto at the very bottom, around $300. I just started messing with it. So just imagine the price of everything else. If I was just hell, God, if I was just hell, if I would have just held everything that I had. If I wouldn't have sold anything for anything, and just bought and earned, not selling, not selling anything besides Bitcoin and buy something else. Because I had a lot of those coins that went up way before they even thought about pumping. So this will be my first bear cycle. So I'm gonna know. I think I'm gonna know when to sell next time. $1 million Bitcoin. Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. I think it's gonna get there pretty slowly though. I say about. I think it's gonna take longer than people think because we have to get used to these prices. You know, when Bitcoin is at like 100K, down from 500K, you get what I'm saying? You gonna be like, oh man, it's gonna be the new norm. Just like imagine telling myself that when Bitcoin was 300, yo Trey, in 2 years Bitcoin gonna be down 80% from 20,000. It's gonna be stuck at 7,000. I'd be like, yo, what? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But now it seems low. So it's gonna be $1 million, but it's not gonna be no crazy thing. It's gonna just be normal. It's gonna be like right now. It just seems wild because of right where we at. But this is wild from when Bitcoin was $300. When it was $300, it was wild from it being a penny. And it's the same thing over and over again. Yeah, man. I'm cheered up. It's the music. It's that slow country music. Putting me in the vibe. I just hope it don't get too boring, man. Crypto used to be a lot more nerdier. $3.50. I'm not buying no Bitcoin forks. You left for where I don't remember the first time. I can't never remember the first time I even heard about Bitcoin. I don't know how I found it. It's like one of the strangest things. I don't know how I discovered this shit. I don't know what I was looking at. I want to say I was looking at Forex trading videos just around that time. I think I had seen it. I probably had seen the word a couple times. I was like, what is this? I'm glad I did though, man. I had already seen a bunch of foreign people like Indians and stuff posting about Bitcoin. And it was like that's why I always ignored it. Like, man, it's it seems like some scam shit when you first see it. You're like, oh no. And you keep on seeing it, and then you look into it a little bit, and you get that light bulb goes off in your head, and that's like the snap of the finger to say got you. Like you're mine. That's what crypto's like, you're mine. You know what I'm saying? When that light bulb goes off, crypto's like you're mine now. And you just in that shit. You just stuck in it. You can't get out of crypto if you wanted to. It's so interesting and fun. AI is controlling our minds. I wouldn't. I believe it. Forex. Yeah, I got Coinbase account first too. That was my gateway, Coinbase. That's how I knew. It was little things like that when I was doing YouTube that helped me kind of get ahead because I realized that Coinbase was what onboarded me to crypto. So every time somebody asked me, I said Coinbase because I know that it was very easy getting into crypto with Coinbase. So I would always recommend it. It's little stuff like that that gave me the advantage. Like little thinking like that, man, gave me the advantage. So everybody that watched me got, if they would just find out about Bitcoin, they got into it easily. You know, it's that you gotta have that onboarding. That onboarding process gotta be nice and smooth. That's why everybody says, we need a killer app, like something that everybody's gonna use. You know, what app is it gonna be that everybody's on it, and it just makes it so simple. These are your Bitcoin. Da, 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 da. And everybody's like, all right. And they start using it. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna just be introduced, and you're not even gonna know. It's just like gonna be just like email was introduced. Nobody knows how email was introduced. We just all ended up using that shit, or the internet, or all any of it. There's no one said, look, this is Bitcoin. This is how you do it. This is it. Just you just learned it. You feel me? What's up, July? Yeah. Okay. Who's this? Jake. I could literally get 10 BTCC for $35. Who really cares when it's about? Yeah, but where am I gonna? I don't know. I mean, I guess you're right, but $35 ain't gonna turn into with so much. $35 might turn into 3,500 at the most. You know, so it's like, I mean, I guess I could do it, and but $35, but I gotta be in that kind of mode. I would do that on like a computer that I don't ever use. Put $35, like just buy a whole bunch of coins. That might be a good idea. Just get a laptop, just throw away laptops, buy a whole bunch of coins, download the wallets, put the private keys up, just walk away from that shit. Don't even check the prices on none of it. And come back in 10 years, boot that bitch up, you know, in a rough, a rough time period. Yeah. You turned $30 an IDA into 1,000, got it at 4 cents. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do that enough times, man. That's not a bad idea. You know who did something like that? Jerry Banfield. He did this thing where he bought a bunch of coins and set a bunch of sell orders. But he did it at the bottom of the market, so it looked like, yo, I can do this. But it didn't work the time period that I did it. It would have if I would have held. You got to hold on them. But yeah, buy a bunch of coins. Take them off the exchanges. Like I'm doing something with my Binance, right? Where, on your Binance account, when you get affiliates, and they do a transaction with the coin, you get a cut of the coin. So I got 1,500 referrals on Binance, and it's just like every 5 minutes somebody does a transaction. So I'm getting Binance coins all day long, and when a coin gets listed, I get free ones. I get airdrops basically of coins because people go on there and trade it up, and I get 0.001 Bitcoin worth of it. And I just let them sit in there. I should pull them out into their wallets, but that'd be a lot of wallets. Yeah, but I don't pull the money out of the Binance. You know, I just let it sit in there. Right now, I got like 0.18 worth of coins in there. You know, and every now and then, some of them will get withdrawn. Like when I if I deposit something like EOS or something in there, they get cut combined. So I might, you know, but the ones that I'll never touch, like I never, like I got a bunch of in cash in there. Like not a bunch, but you know, I got a little bit of in there that'll, if it goes up to a certain amount, man, that'll be a lot. So yeah, I should. That's something to do. Download them wallets and you know withdraw them. I'm probably getting a lot of Binance coins. Those gonna go up a lot too. You know, Binance coin is one that I be wanting to buy, but I just don't. I just don't. Binance is a good long term hold. Yeah, KuCoin. I do it on KuCoin too, but I don't have as many referrals on KuCoin. But yeah, I do the exact same thing on KuCoin. You know, it's a bunch of little things that you can do. Like you do trading videos and promote Binance, man. You get free. It's free coins, man. Like when I talk about something and get referrals, man, it's frowned upon for what though? I like, why do you, man? Like, wow, why wouldn't I do this? They, this company is paying me to talk about it. That's what they should do. That's what all companies should. Every time you speak about something, you should earn from that shit, yo. If I'm talking about this, if I'm sitting here talking to my friend about an Aquafina bottle, I should get something if they go buy something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a definite fact. It'll be dope in the future. We got something like that where you know you say something, you got something on you that's listening to you, and you say yeah da 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 Aquafina, and it programs like some kind of pairing where they know that their device heard you say it too, is listening. So their device heard you say Aquafina. You know what I'm saying? So now if they go buy some, oh yeah, this was referred to by, you know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. That's how it should be, man. Make that a coin. Facebook. What's up, Gypsy? 75 viewers still, huh? But yeah, man. Like I'm gonna do my referral thing because you know I want to try out stuff, but I don't want to try it out and talk about it and not get nothing for it. All right. Yeah. It's just like crypto tab. Crypto tab is something I'm gonna be talking about. As long as it's not a scam, as long as nobody says it's a scam and I found out that no, they ain't paying or something like that, then I'm gonna talk about that shit and suggest it because it's basically free money, free Bitcoin. But you know they're probably using your CPU, and then there's something else that I'm gonna try out too. Yeah, something to make videos about, man. So cause these live streams are cool, but I be wanting to do like, I like documenting, man. I like documenting results. You know, that's what kind of video I like making. That Hashler, I should do a Hashler update. It's been like a week on that. Yeah, I should do a Hashler update. Ash Flare isn't the best bet, but because their withdrawal limit is pretty high. Their withdrawal limit is like 0.03 Bitcoin. That's a lot. That's high. That's almost 300. It's a little less than $300. Like 200. No, I'm not getting in the now contract. I'm not doing any of that stuff no more, man. Cause I'm scared. To be real, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth being associated with that stuff, man. I'd much rather just do, stuff that nobody can. I'd rather do stuff that can't nobody talk shit about. Cause when somebody, I mean, you can talk shit about anything, but I'd rather be in something like talk about something like Steam or Genesis mining. You can't talk shit about stuff like that. But when I'm doing smart contracts, pyramids, it's like, come on, Trey. It's fun, but the old Trey could do that, but not this one. I can't do that stuff. Like if the smart man, if that would have came out before, it would have had the same effect BitConnect had. As far as wealth distribution. Rocking on that shit like old and retired. Yeah, Genesis still pays. I got enough. If you got enough terahash on there, you still getting paid. I'm getting about. It's almost nothing now. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not what it was. I get like 0.005 every other day. That's not really nothing. I kind of think they got over on me somehow because I should be getting more than that. It seems like. But I had a lot of Dash mining contracts and not the Bitcoin mining I had. I probably didn't have it up high enough. You know, all this stuff is only good if you reinvest. If you're not reinvesting on the stuff, none of it's gonna make you money for over a long time. If you're pulling out as soon as you earn it, you're not putting something back in. You're not gonna get it going. You gotta have that self-discipline to say no. I'm gonna keep on building this because I would have kept on building up my Genesis like I was, but it's a long story. I had two Genesis mining accounts. One of them got messed up. So my new one is the one I'm earning from. But if I would have had that one account, building, 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 I'd still be getting probably about 100 a day. But, stop. Well, they stopped the selling them. That's what really messed it up is they stopped selling the contracts. Cause I would still be buying them. I have so many miners over at Genesis Mining. I have a whole by now I have my whole own unit. I bet if I would have if that stuff would have kept going. But yeah, that's why I want to get into you know, some things that pay referrals, man. Cause then I'm motivated to talk about it. A lot of stuff I'm not motivated to talk about, man, because they're not paying me for it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta talk about stuff I'm just, on a whim. But if I was getting paid to actually go down, break down in the video, yeah, of course I'd be motivated to make some time for that. But there's nothing really out there right now. There really isn't any great, referral besides the smart contracts. But now that's not even all that because the thing about that now contract, man, is unless all the YouTubers come from something outside of the smart contract space, then it's not gonna do well. A lot of YouTubers got to come out and bring in, you know, and that's that exchange looks a lot like Davor coin. It's eerie, like his exchange looks eerily similar to Davor coin, and that just kind of rubs me like really the wrong way. Once I saw that, I was like, oh no, something is up, you know. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, that's the one. That's like the second thing that made me say, nah, I'm not. That shit looks like Davor coin. Not worth it. Just not worth it, man. I'm scared. I don't want that attention, man. The vibe I'm getting is people is just looking for anything. You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all leave me alone. I chill over here with my 78 viewers. My bad. My bad, Joe. Maybe I made some good moves. CG now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks like because that's the same developer. But I don't know if you were seeing Davor coin, um, but Davor coin was like right after BitConnect, and I lost some Bitcoin in that shit. And I don't even want to think about. I don't even want to think about if what I'm thinking. I hope what I'm thinking isn't what I'm isn't. That's basically what I'm saying. I hope what I'm thinking. I hope what I'm thinking isn't. Stellar. I don't really care about Stellar. Does your family? Yeah, they support me. For one, I didn't earn millions. That's another huge misconception is that I earned millions. Yeah, it was millions when Bitcoin was up, but in the process, I had 111 Bitcoin stolen from me, and crypto is falling. So the amounts that I pulled into U.S. dollars isn't as astronomical as people think. But is it worth the back? So was it worth the backlash? I'd say probably not, man. I don't know. It's a tough one, man. That's almost something that I think about a lot, though. Was it worth it? If I could all do it, if I that's another good question. If I could do it again, would I do that again? And being in the position that I um, put myself in as far as financially, probably gonna say yeah, I would do it again. Because now do it again as far as you know. I don't know it's gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? And if I know this ahead of time, then no, I'm not gonna do it. But the ride was great. The ride was great. But I don't like this this whole reputation thing. No, I don't like it. It's just a lot of people got the wrong idea of me. And then another thing is there were a lot of people posing as me on the internet. A lot of people thinking that they're talking to me when they're really not. A lot of people got scammed that way. So some people might think that's who I really am. Like I was looking in the comments. I was looking in the comments of somebody's video about me, and somebody said, "Yeah, he wrote me on. Yeah, he wrote me on Facebook, asking me to send him da da da." I'm like, man, that's some scammer, you know, posing as me, and people out here really thinking that that's me on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of misinterpretation, man. It doesn't make it easier that it doesn't make it better that I'm black. It doesn't make it any easier. But that's another topic for another day. Yeah, I was, but at the time, like Genesis was acting sketchy towards me. They was acting sketchy towards me. Like my accounts were acting up. This is what I say when I was talking about I got two Genesis Mind accounts. Like I have an account that I had got to hundreds of terahash, man, and all of a sudden that they said that account didn't work, doesn't work, can't work anymore. And I had to get a new one. But I would still get paid from the old one, and now I don't get paid from that one no more. Of course it's probably because of BitConnect, but even before BitConnect, I was having problems with them. Like especially right after I want to say right when I got back from Iceland, and even before then, I remember on my way there, I was having issues with my account, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna fix it." And when I got there, one of the dudes was like, "Do you have the platinum? Are you a platinum affiliate or a gold or something, some kind of affiliate?" Like I was a gold affiliate. Like I had earned them like over a million, so I had become a gold affiliate. And he had told me that basically there was a next level above that where you get an even higher commission, but it didn't show on there. So it was like some secret, level. And I was like, oh, and she was like, just ask him about that, and yeah, we'll get it set up for you. And I brought it up twice. I brought it up in the beginning, and before I left, I brought it up. And I think I wrote him an email about it, and they just did not want to give me this. Like he just kept on, they just kept avoiding it. So it was like something that I guess I wasn't supposed to know about, and it just was acting funny, man. But yeah, I get backlash from Steam because I quit Steam. It's like when you're in the moment, man, you don't know this stuff is gonna last forever, man. You don't know what's. I didn't know Steam was gonna, go back up. You know. I in those times like it was bullish, but you didn't know how long it was gonna take. So yeah, if I would have stuck with Steam, if I would have stuck with all that stuff, man, I would have did better. Well, I don't know about financially better, but as far as my reputation, better. Yeah. I mean that sucks a little bit, but oh well, man. One thing I was always taught, man, everything happens for a reason. You know. Yeah. Um, yeah, everything has for a reason. So maybe, I wouldn't have been as like one thing about that trip to San Francisco, that Big Connect trip, is the yacht party. Is it made me realize how it made me realize how what being famous would be like, you know, and it's not all that, man. Like I remember being on the yacht, everybody was showing me love, but man, that shit gets old, boy. Like when we wasn't on there that long, but everybody thanking you, yo, man, you're so great. You love it, but it's like I couldn't step away. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, I had to get in. I was like actually in that mode. Like I had to find little spots and hide. Like because I didn't want nobody to walk up to me. Certain times I wanted to sit and shit. But I was talking to somebody, and then somebody else would come up. Somebody else would come up and stand there like they were waiting in line to talk to me. And it's a great feeling, but at the same time, you're like, man, I want to go sit down. I don't really want. I don't really. Basically, my point is that might not be the future that I wanted, because that's the future where I was headed. Is thankful, 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 being thankful for everybody, and being exhausted. And I was kind of like not. I like going places and nobody knows who I am. It was getting to the point, dog, where I'd be going to every time I went to the mall. Somebody said, "Yo, you the Bitcoin dude from Instagram?" It was getting there. I don't get it no more though, cause crypto's down. Yo, you the Bitcoin dude. Man, I remember dude. He knew who I was, and he didn't even have any Bitcoin. He didn't even have a wallet, yo. He's like, "Yeah, I follow you on Instagram. I don't even know what Bitcoin is though, cause I was gonna send him some." I was like, yeah, I was gonna give him something like on the spot. I was gonna start doing that, giving people Bitcoin when they bump into me. But he didn't even have a wallet. But he was following me. That was the weirdest thing. It was like, yeah, I guess people do be following random people. If you following random people, you gonna see me every now and then talking about how much Bitcoin I. What the fuck is this nigga talking about Bitcoin? Wait a minute. Right. I mean, it wasn't fake love. It was real love, but um, that was an exhausting night, man. I loved it, but I just hated how when I wanted to sit down and just sit down for a second because I had been standing up so long, somebody would come up to me. Kind of like that book signing type of vibe. Hey, long time watcher. But I met some cool people, like 6K, he's cool. But some people were really like fanning out, man. Like it was kind of crazy. Like people were like, man, I can't believe you're in front of me right now, man. It's crazy. Those were the days. It was great though. It was cool. Like it's, everyone should experience that. You know, everybody just being so happy to be around you, and it's a really surreal. It's an interesting um, view. Yeah, it's a very interesting view out of your eyes. Like virtual reality. That's the vibe. Virtual reality. That's what it felt like. Virtual freaking reality. Up 10%. Yeah, fame is I mean, I can see how it's something that you want, and then when you got it, you don't want it. Then when don't have it again, you kind of want it. Cause I kind of miss it. You know, I miss going on YouTube and you know getting all the views and but at the same time, yeah, that shit is stressful. I'm gonna do it again though. The next bull market, I'm gonna just do it again. That's my plan. My plan is to come back during the next bull market with a whole new theme. Just do it totally different. You know, come back with because the algorithm's not gonna favor me, so I gotta give the algorithms a boost. Like I gotta come out with some striking shit. Like the first video back gotta be like some. Because if it's not, the algorithms ain't gonna favor me no more. So I definitely gotta have on point everything the first video back. And I want to do it in a bull market once everybody's kind of came back to YouTube, start watching, you know, because right now nobody's even really doing videos like that, man. My YouTube be dry. It be like, and all the content that's posted now is like nothing. It's like, man, what are you even talking about this for? Like, it's this one dude still doing ICO reviews. I'm like, yo, all them ICOs are scams. Duh. All the ICOs are scams, man. How dare you be, getting paid to promote ICOs? I guess you're getting paid to do it. That's cool, but maybe he believes in it. Then you gotta put that out there. Well, maybe he believes in it. Maybe he thinks that they're. I don't even look at them. I just suspect that they're scams. Like, who's doing an ICO right now on Ethereum? Nobody. All right, I'm getting off here.